I got like the eeriest vibe right away. I hand him the 50 bucks. I get handed an 8-ball. Okay, and they also knew I was a dope addict enough to the point where I was gonna sit down and smoke till the bag was gone. And I don't even know if it was all meth. I mean, there may have been something else in it. I don't know. I just know that when I went to my spot and started smoking, I instantly started hallucinating. I mean, the people that came through that night, it was absolute. I mean, I was letting them take hits inside my sweatshirt because it was fucking windy. I was letting like Ivor climb in my sweatshirt. Like, go ahead, Ivor. Go ahead and take his hit. And the random old man, I don't have no idea who this person is. And then me, duck in there, take my hit. Man, it just turned into like just a ton of hallucinations. Like on the first hallucination, I noticed, I looked up on the hill, and there was just like this group of like kids in white clothes, like quiet kids, like just standing there looking at me. And it was just like really weird. I didn't understand it. So then I told Ivor what I was seeing, and he goes running up there, and they all disappear. And then when he like disappears into a shadow, when he comes back out, he's wearing jersey style shirt, said Mecca on it, and it stayed like that until he got really close. But then right then, like every leaf on the ground, whether it was this big, whether it was this big, whether it was a twig, whether it was a branch, everything was a person. Everything. Every little leaf looked like a little person, like just laying there, lifeless. Or not lifeless, with a smile on their face, you know, maybe happy, but not moving.
Yeah.
But then there's one log next to me, which this log's probably still sitting on Trog. It's been there forever. Everyone uses it as a seat, little bent one. It's been there forever. Turned into this like probably 13-year-old looking girl. And I just mentioned to him that she was there, and then he's like, "Oh, can I see your pussy, baby?" And I was like, and then she got a really sad face and disappeared. And then like that's when things started getting weird. Like, I mean, there were so many points. There was points where I thought I was sitting on the back of a truck in a line of U-Haul trucks with a group with tons and tons of Mexicans gathered around me. And there was a point in time where I was looking left and I was looking right, and I really thought there was tons and tons of Mexicans just on the side of me. And maybe there were. That's what I don't know. Maybe there fucking were. I mean, that was Trog Alley, and I mean, I'm sure some of the Mexican guys like work till like 4 in the morning and then start work at 6 in the morning. You know, I wonder if they just were sitting there for a couple hours. I mean, when they all turned into the trucks, the hill had turned into like those big metal cones, like not metal cones, but like the big metal squares that some walls are made out of, where it's like holes in like metals, like not metal, but cement squares stacked on each other with little holes in them. So they're stacked up there, and at the top's like this big Arco sign, you know, like just little like brotherhood memorandum, you know, little brotherhood symbols and whatnot. And then in the morning, oh, this is crazy. In the morning, I'm sitting there, and I don't remember which happened first, but so I'll just tell them how I remember them. Like, all the kids that I was seeing, all the little people, they all turned into dead kids, dead children. And like, I was just fucking running. I mean, I just saw them everywhere, dead kids everywhere, and they were the kids that the high Dracos basically take their life force to keep themselves from shape-shifting. In my mind, that's what these kids were. They were all the innocent children whose blood had been drinking and souls had been taken to keep the reptilians from shape-shifting, basically, you know, to keep George Bush looking like George Bush, yada, yada, yada. And, man, just like all of them, I mean, like, but all of them would change when I got close enough, like within a foot or two. But then, like, I walk up to this bush and I see, like, this baby, this completely, the face is white, the lips are blood red, and so are the eyes. I mean, I just started crying, man. I mean, like, thinking about it right now, it's really hard not. I just started bawling. Because there was a baby, dude. Just this beautiful, innocent little baby. And, like, it wouldn't change, though. I got close, and it wouldn't fucking change. It wouldn't change back to whatever it really was. It wouldn't go away. And when I picked it up, it was actually a fucking white balloon with red lipstick drawn on lips on it, red circles in a plastic bag, which is really weird. Like, red circles where the eyes would be. It was drawn perfectly in place there. Weird, right? And then right when it turned back into what it was, and I picked it up, a tree fell, which knocked down another tree. One shaped like a perfect dragon, and the other shaped a perfect griffin. Like, perfect. I mean, people saw it. And all over the ground, like, all the leaves and twigs, I mean, were laid perfectly in shapes of, like, owls and dragons and, like, lizards, snakes, fucking pyramids. The whole ground. And, like, I tried to point it out to other people. Some people said they saw it, other people said they didn't. Yeah, I mean, it was everything. I mean, it was just so wildly intense, dude. And then like I got word the next day that like that morning like Matt had stolen all my clothes, hidden them in a room, kicked everyone out of the room, went in there with one of his seance books, and then just like shut everyone out for the whole night, made hella noise and screaming and yelling, doing all this crazy shit, and everyone just like, everyone apparently just had like the worst night, just got like the worst vibes like all night long.